Good YouTube, Quinn Wade. Come to you with that instant basketball analysis on Analysis Playground on YouTube, exclusively on there forever. And we're going to talk about how the Indiana Pacers beat the Atlanta Hawks 129-124. The Hawks go to 24 and 27 and 15 and 13 on the road. The Pacers go to 13 and 36 and 10 and 16 at home. They played at home in this one. The Hawks did win the first quarter 39 to 35. They did lose the second quarter 45 to 34. Hawks won the third quarter 27 to 23, but lost the fourth quarter 26 to 24. And good job by the Pacers staying ahead and finding ways to play their best basketball throughout the entire game to be able to get a win. Obviously, the Hawks would love to get this one, but just didn't happen. Jalen Johnson was huge in this one. 36 minutes, 33 points. The 33 points ended up being game high for both teams. He went 12 of 29 from the field, 3 of 6 from 3. They're going to give him the threes. They're going to let him take that. Obviously, he's going to take some mid-range and still try to get to the basket and the free throw line. All of that did work in this game. On top of that, he had 12 rebounds and 10 assists, meaning he had a triple-double, which is something that he's a threat for against any team any single night. And he also had 4 turnovers and 3 steals, 4 offensive rebound, 1 personal foul, and a -5. And plus minus, he's just a good high IQ player that just understands what his team needs in any given moment. And that's what makes him a star last year and this year. And now we're going to see how they build the team around him, because Mohamed Gay did a good job of running and getting to the paint and finishing. Not great, though. 32 minutes, 15 points, 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, no turnovers, 3 steals, 1 block. The 3 steals ended up being the most on the team, tied with Jalen Johnson for that one. 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a +4 and plus minus. Zachary Ricochet, 22 minutes, 7 points, 3 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 3 rebounds, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 2 personal fouls and a +9 and plus minus. He had the open looks throughout the entire game. He was able to make more than he missed, so you had to be happy with that result. Nickeil, he's going to take some good ones and some tough ones. That's just the way he plays. That's just how scorers are. 35 minutes for him, 21 points, 7 of 17 from the field, 3 of 7 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. He's really proud of himself. He's been patting himself on the back. He really thinks he's that good, and he took a great opportunity to go to Atlanta to get these opportunities and these chances to prove and show the type of player that he really is, and it's been working out for him. 3 rebounds, 5 assists, no turnovers, 1 steal, 1 block, 1 offensive rebound, 3 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. Dyson Daniels hit a lot of floater type of shots. In 29 minutes, he still finished with 8 points and went 4 of 7 from the field. He had 7 rebounds, 7 assists, and 2 turnovers and 2 steals. He also had 3 offensive rebounds and 4 personal fouls and a +5 and plus minus. Corey Kispert, 22 minutes, 11 points. He went 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 1 of 1 from the free throw line. He had 2 boards, 1 assist, no turnovers, and a personal foul, and a -6 and plus minus. He's going to take the open looks. He's out there to be a guy, if you help or double team or defense collapse, pass me the ball and I hurt the defense. And he did a good job of that in this game, and that's what they got him for, because they knew he can do it. Christian Koloko, 16 minutes, 0 of 3 from the field. He missed every single shot that he took, even though it was easy ones to a certain extent. 4 rebounds, no turnovers, 1 offensive board, 2 personal fouls, and a -9 and plus minus. CJ McCollum, 29 minutes. That was the most on the team. He had 18 points. Like I said, they let him do whatever he wants because he is the best player on that back end for the bench, and he comes in firing and trying to make as many shots and plays as he can. And it's been working out for them a little bit when it comes to his efficiency and what he's been able to do, but it hasn't really resulted in a lot of wins. 8 of 15 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. The 1 steal was the most off the bench. He also had 2 personal fouls and a -11 and plus minus. Luke Kennard, 18 minutes, 11 points. He went 4 of 6 from the field and 1 of 2 from three and 2 of 2 from the free throw line. You know he's going to try to score just by hitting jump shots and just trying to keep you off balance, and that's what a scorer is supposed to do. I mean, having three guys scoring double figures off your bench, most teams not going to complain about that, and none of them played 30 minutes. No turnovers, no personal fouls, and a minus 11 and plus minus. And then you look at the Indiana Pacers, Pascal Siakam, 33 minutes, 25 points, and he also went 11 to 15 from the field. He didn't switch up or change anything about how he wants to attack and how he wants to go about scoring his points. And that wasn't such a bad idea because it ended up working again tonight. He also made his open three in the corner. He also went 2 of 3 from the free throw line. He had 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 4 turnovers, 2 steals, and a block. He also had 1 offense rebound, 2 personal foul, and a +6 and plus minus. He's going to come at you for the drives. He's going to try to spin on you. He's going to try to hit the mid-range on you. He's going to try to play within the flow of the offense and get some good looks that way too. And, of course, he's going to hunt the mismatches if he can. Jarace Walker, 26 minutes, 11 points. He went 5 of 12 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line. He had a double-double because he finished with 10 boards in this one. He also had 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 offensive rebounds, no personal fouls, and a -9 and plus minus. He's really good for them. He's a physical presence for them, and he also can space the floor, and he did that tonight. Andrew Nembhard was hitting some tough baskets in this one, but he had it going, so you can't complain too much about it. 32 minutes, 26 points, 9 of 19 from the field, 5 of 9 from 3, 3 of 5 from the free throw line, 10 assists. So he finished with a double-double, and he's going to have good looks. He's going to have good opportunities, and he's a decent scorer. So that's a good way to always keep the defense guessing with the passing or the scoring. And he did that at a high level in this game. 6 rebounds, 3 turnovers, 1 steal, 1 offensive rebound. He did foul out, and he was a -1 and plus minus. And then Aaron Nesmith, you never know what he's going to go for, but you know he's going to try. 34 minutes, 23 points, 8 of 10 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3, 4 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, 2 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, and a -1 and plus minus. And then Johnny Furphy only played 13 minutes, unfortunately for him. In the Pacers, he went 0 of 3 from the field when he did play, and 0 of 2 from 3. He did have 2 rebounds, 1 assist, but 3 turnovers in this one in those short amount of minutes. And he also played and got 2 personal fouls too. It was a -9 and plus minus. Isaiah Jackson, 6 minutes. He ended up having 5 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 offensive boards, 3 personal fouls, and a +3 and plus minus. He didn't do much offensively, really nothing at all besides get that assist. But the rebounds was essential, as they always have been, and also getting that block is something good. Jay Huff didn't start. He played 31 minutes though, and he got 16 points. He went 6 of 11 from the field. Half of them was threes that he took because he went 3 of 8 from 3. He did a good job of still attacking and not just settling for the threes. He also went 1-1 from the free throw line and had 6 boards, 2 turnovers, 2 blocks. The 2 blocks was the most off the bench and the most for the Pacers. 2 personal fouls and a +10 and plus minus. And then TJ McConnell, he was doing the same thing Andrew was doing. Like, do I want to score? Do I want to pass? Let's see what the defense does, and I do what needed to be done for that possession. 16 minutes, 6 points, 3 of 7 from the field, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 2 steals. The 2 steals ended up being the most off the bench. He also had 1 offensive rebound, and the personal foul was a +6 and plus minus. Ben Shepherd, 18 minutes, 8 points, 3 of 6 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3. He also had 7 boards. That was the most off the bench. He also had 3 assists, 2 turnovers, and a steal. 3 offensive boards, 1 personal foul, and then +4 and plus minus. And then Benedict Mathurin, he's strong, he's physical, but he can shoot on you, he can drive on you, and you know he's going to come at you hard, and most of the time you're going to foul him. He went 8 of 8 from the free throw line. He misses only 3. 3 of 6 from the field, 14 points, 5 boards, 4 assists, 4 turnovers. He also had 1 offensive board, no personal foul, and a +16 and plus minus. 89 field goals for the Pacers, 54%, 97 for the Hawks. 47% is what they shot. 28 3-pointers from the Hawks, 39%, 32 threes for the Pacers, 47%. 28 free throws taken by the Hawks. They made it at 75%. 21 taken by the Pacers. They made it at 86%. 51 rebounds for the Pacers. 39 for the Hawks. 29 assists for the Pacers. 25 for the Hawks. 23 turnovers for the Pacers. 10 for the Hawks. 6 steals for the Pacers. 11 for the Hawks. 4 blocks for the Pacers. 2 for the Hawks. 11 offensive rebounds for the Pacers. 11 was good enough for them to lead over the Hawks because they only had 10. And then 40 defensive rebounds for the Pacers, 29 for the Hawks. And then 21 personal fouls for the Pacers, 18 for the Hawks. Just a good game in general. A lot of up and down scoring, a lot of jump shots thrown in there, a lot of shot selection, but this is how they wanted to perform. This is how they wanted to go at each other. Both teams are high scoring teams. Both teams are looking to push the pace. And it ended up being entertaining. Wasn't the greatest defensive showdown. Wasn't, the greatest high level execution showdown. But it works because at the end of the day, somebody has to win. The game gets more cluttered when the game is closer because the pressure is on who's going to make the plays and who's going to make the shots on both ends of the court to be able to pull it out and get the win. And that's one thing that I liked about this game. It was close throughout, and both teams was really trying to find a way to get an advantage, and that makes things very, very fun to see. And I ended up looking at it and saying, well, the Pacers, they actually competed at a high level. They kept it going. They didn't quit. They didn't give up. They kept trying to find a way to stay ahead, and it worked. And this one, it hasn't really worked for them a lot this season, but it worked for this one. And obviously, if you're a Hawks fan, you're just trying to say, how do we stay above 500? How do we get to 500 and just turn our season around at the end of the day and just be a playoff team? And that's something that they've been struggling with this entire season. No matter how well Jalen Johnson plays, it's always a game where they blow, they lose, or they win, and you would think that they'll figure it out by the end of the season or close to it, since it's the halfway point of how to continue to win however way they got it done. And it just show you how hard it is to win against so many different teams, so many different styles, so many different coaches. And that's the problem with the Hawks this year. They just haven't been able to pull it together consistently at really any point of this season. And that has been their biggest problem, is themselves. They play a good style of basketball. They just don't know how to turn it into wins. And that's just the reality of what they are and what they have been this entire season, while they find themselves 3 games below 500. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Hit that notification bell to get that analysis when it first come out. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. And I'll see y'all later today, hopefully with more analysis.